Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, but welcome back most importantly to the most important gender of all, gamers. We're on the sunny steps of Inferno, the fiery steps of Inferno, I should even say. Game Agents versus Big Omen Academy. Let's kick it. We do a lot of this, Boggs. We do a lot of talking, okay? Let's get some action in here right now.
It's good. Action's better. And here we got some good old-fashioned knife action. Decide who gets that CT side first. And you mentioned Big Academy rather, been one of those heavy hitters in Winners League so far. Good match for them to try and secure a spot in the playoffs, I would say. We'll see if they can do that here against the Game Agents.
Yeah, actually, Big Academy has been on a huge tear box. They're almost looking undefeated. One of the only almost undefeated teams in this entire league, in the U side at least.
That's one thing I love about Winners League. There's always competition. There's always teams that pull off the upsets. There's always, I mean, it's rare you see a team that went 7-8-0. You know, doesn't really happen anymore. At least in Winners League, and it's great to see. It's great to see teams from a myriad of different divisions and leagues coming together and all competing on a relatively even level.
Yeah, that's kind of the cool part, right? Is you have such a wide range of skills and experiences all into like one system, and you can really tell like which players are shining, which teams are shining, where people are on the spectrum. Right now, is Game Agents looking for that early peak out mid? And that spot's nothing, but this is all a trap. This is all an elaborate plan here for Big Academy to give them a false sense of confidence, keep their stock towards the B site, and that's when their time to strike is. Perfect timing. Process, Hades. It begins to advance. Bomb not too far behind. Panics will be the distraction and the player to keep these three defenders on the B site. And soon, before Game Agents even realize, three players will pop out of halls.
They got flashes too. I love the halls pop, but the flashes actually go into the B site. It's going to be a distraction play to form the elaborate ruse and keep Game Agents guessing, thinking that it's going to be B. The smoke over first will be a call. It's been blocked, but so much damage dealt. This will sell the fake. Surely it will. Papa Kill comes in with more. The halls pop has come in on the other side of the map. Pona only able to pwn one. Palm will get dropped. Process with both kills. The smoke goes out as he's picked one up. He picks up a P2K as well. And the bomb goes down for Lane, Apps, and Pit, the most profitable plant on Inferno. It's a 3v3 with Anhuin holding in halls, making sure nobody's coming through the other areas. Devran, though, taking the long-range engagements from Pit. He's off one. He's not getting the kills. Papa Kill will take him down. Flip, though, gets one. Anhuin from the flank will take down two more. Now it's one versus another. And Anhuin does the deed with a body shot. His Flip goes down. He only had 4 HP to his name. Then Anhuin throws the decoy utility, gets the last 3 kills, and secures the round for Big Academy.
What a well-played round from beginning to end there for Big Academy. They had it all on lock. It was all part of their strategy. It worked textbook. Box. Post-plan is there. The early round was there. Now it's reward with guns. Game Agents not quite fancying the second round force buy. It's going to be the full pistols here for Game Agents. Looking for that third round purchase, which of course comes with its own set of limitations, but at least they don't give up that many rounds early. Right now, Game Agents looking to hold on to their top of the car. Not bad, a 1-for-1 deal. I think they'll take that one, and now Andrew's getting pressured down, and a second kill now. And a potential AK available.
Butters has picked up the Mac and flips over to the AK and deletes Devran. What a shot was that? The bomb recovered, the A site open, but there's guns now for Game Agents, and they're gonna crawl their way back, secret agent style, to the opposite side of the map. The Flip's done almost enough to take down Process. Only Hades has any form of HP. This is a really messy round.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh no. Oh. Hades?
Oh wow, survived with 8 HP. Now he has a headshot angle. Doesn't even matter. He could just take that duel if you really wanted to. Butters finds a shot. Butters looking for the second one, but unfortunately the headshot angle too strong. Hades keeps on the round, but what a blunder that was, Boggs.
That's a massive blunder. And that was a cataclysmic blunder. It could have gone so wrong. They're lucky they escape with the win.
blunder of biblical proportions, they say, Boggs.
Yeah. I don't like harping on what went wrong, like what players have done wrong, but that was a bit messy. Let's see if they can recover though. GameAgents off the back of that have gotten a nice buy. No kits, but they have full M4s, a decent amount of utility, and a couple helmets as well, which will help them. First kill goes their way, and when on the Mac 10, sprays down one, swaps over to the Galil, and Flip's taking considerable damage in return as well. But Ona is going for the aggression here. I don't know if he'll be caught off. He will not be caught off. He'll get the kill. That's a massive kill on the rotation, on the flank, and on the lurk, giving a lot of space for GameAgents as well. As BiG Academy look a little staggered to start things off, a little sleepy maybe. But GameAgents, they're pouncing on opportunities. They're bringing this back, and right now they have an advantage.
Now, BiG Academy is a very well-structured team, and Pone actually just destroys that structure. And when a Devran eliminated, now Hades does hear where Pone is, but it's a 1 versus 4, 35 seconds left on the clock. Maybe recovering the bomb might have been a better idea, but actually hunting Pone down is not terrible. 25 seconds left on the clock. He's gonna have to get that bomb and make his way to a bomb site, but he has to get Palm. I think Palm hears it too. There it is. Palm closes that one off. Blunder once again. GameAgents doing a really good job. But back to my point, Boggs. BiG Academy, they're a very well-structured team. And sometimes it's the street CS that throws that all off, right? You take away their structure. You take away the things that they're comfortable running and doing. And it becomes chaos. Sometimes teams aren't very well equipped to deal with chaos.
That's very true. And right now, BiG Academy has their whole world turned upside its head. They're going to charge through nades. They're going to take the damage and go 1 for 1. Palm on the other side of the map has got the advantage for his side. But Butters now will get a second, make it a third as Anhuin falls to his hand. He has to swap to the sidearm and now to utility so he can buy time to reload the bomb all the way into T stairs. As Devran, the only member left for BiG Academy. And Palm is hot on his heels, spraying him down, tapping him away, and eventually getting the kill. A little bit of frustration there from Palm in the end, but he gets the kill. That's all that matters.
Oh, like that slippery little rat.
Good old rascal.
All right. That was a disaster averted right there for GameAgents, and they've tied the game up 2-2 early on. Not too shabby. They've got themselves a good set of weaponry to deal with what is a full save from BiG Academy right now. Just upgraded pistol. Actually, 3 upgraded pistols to P250s. Not game-changing, but a little better than Glocks.
It's hard to get something worse than Glock. But Palm, much the way he ended the last round, and Win hits one with the Glock, but Butters will spray down 3 as Flip chimes in the meantime with 1 kill with his SMG. And GameAgents 3 in a row, now up by 1. They always say you want to be like the palm tree in the storm, bending and not breaking like the oak. Can BiG Academy be that palm tree? Or can Palm's GameAgents bend with the wind? Up a kill, aggression, pops the bomb as well. Not to mention 2 kills. Palm pushing through, takes 1 more, and Win and Hades about to get sent to Hades. Ryan Hades will do the deed as he picks up 2 kills and is back to a 2v2. Both players from the CT side are coming down banana. Will BiG Academy be ready for this? Street CS is in the building, and I think it's going to be here to stay. Butters with the rotation all the way back to the A side as well. And GameAgents reading this really well, leaving BiG Academy up a creek without a paddle.
Also really interesting that BiG Academy remain in the bottom banana. You'd think that after Flip is just popping the shots off, they might just abandon and just hit A site. No, they commit. They continue walking. Flip will have no idea. I mean, he's suspecting it. He knows it's a possibility. Second orange is not the best angle.
Molly out as well. No, that was going to be box Molly, so he's still safe, but they're going to clear him. Surely they clear second orange. He has to peek, and he does get 1 for 1. That could be enough, actually. As Butters has the rotation, he has the information with the early smoke. Now Anhuin has to hold things down. Butters, though, coming from the opposite direction. Going silent up the stairwell.
Oh!
Could have gone messy, but Game Agents secure the round. And Big Academy, again, floundering.
These rounds are so dicey, Boggs.
It's keeping me on the edge of my seat. It's very, very back and forth, but one thing's for sure, it's entertaining. Double op setup now for Game Agents too. Let's see what they can get aggressive with those ops. I'm expecting some hardcore aggression, some early picks, and them not to just fall off afterwards. I'm expecting them to go full bore with them and do massive amounts of damage. It's like an orthodox double op setup. A flash through mid's actually going to enable Pwn to get the information, but doesn't spot anybody and he'll wisely fall away. The 1-2 punch in apartments as well should be interesting. Flip's going to hold towards corner. Flashbang will force him away. He's actually the only man on the B site. Across the map, Palm has struck with his AWP. But still, Big Academy can go either site. B might be their better option. However, Butters peeks in and drops panics. Op shot comes through, and Pwn comes in and bails out his 1 HP opper of Palm. Great round from Game Agents. I don't think they lose a single man. Great team play as well. And they're really starting to stabilize here. 5 in a row. 12K for Butters.
Right? Quite a turnaround here, considering Big Academy was up 2-0 at one point. Boggs, I think I stand by my opinion that double op setup on CT side Inferno is probably the strongest double op setup in the game.
I can't argue with that. I'm trying to think of a map where it's better, but I can't.
No, like it's crazy to think about because people for a long time thought double op on Mirage, double op on Train were like, you know, the cookie cutters and the recipes. But seems like double op on Inferno is the most unstoppable. You just have so many corners to fall back to and just apply pressure. Process eliminates Pwn. That's the crossfire eliminated. Palm does manage to get out if you beat these. I was going to say, he could lose his life, but catches the side of the Vren and equalizes up the round for his team.
That's the thing about Inferno, too. First, he was over on porch side, or apartments and porch, and now this round he's playing for Marches. There's so many different angles you can play on A side alone. You can play pit, you can play graveyard, you can play on the graveyard stair, you can play on a boost spot, you can get run boosted into middle. There's so many different things you can do, and it can change round by round and mid-round as well. That an op on A Inferno, I think, is the best spot to have one. But you can do so much with a double op. Hold down B very easily with that solitary choke point. As we're seeing, Palm is picking apart his opposition. Like he's going to a pumpkin patch. It's easy pickings right now for Palm. It's going to be Flip's turn as he flips over. And Huin is met with a bullet to the face. The bomb making its way to B as it passes. There's no time to go. Butters flashes in. He peeks as well, as does Flip. Flip goes down. Butters actually might fall as well. There's a chance for the bomb plant. Oh, it's too late.
No time.
That's unfortunate. And Luca Maluco, as they say.
Whew, these rounds, man, they're going to be the death of me, Boggs. That is crazy. Now, the economy for Game Agents is starting to dwindle slowly but surely right now. Still in good shape. They still have a few rounds to go, but one loss here in a row, 2 losses becomes a problem. Devrin, though, eliminates one of these double ops. That's great. And they're fine. Flip, though, goes through the Molotov, finds the equalizer, and falls off safely. Back down to force.
I have to say I like that kill from Flip to try and equalize and get the aggression when he knows he has a chance. He capitalizes on it. Could have gone wrong, but I think it was a good gamble, and he makes it count. Flash now blinds him. He takes his shot, but it's a little too late, or a little too early, rather. Because I think Big Academy are going to head back towards A now at this point as well. There's a double up towards apartments. This could lead to a arch wrap to B or even wrap around A. If Game Agents aren't careful, they can get caught with their pants down. Big Academy starting to train their way up to brackets. Pop a kill, though. Is he holding in apartments? Yes, he is. Okay. There's going to be a player to greet him. It's going to be Pwn. Will it work? No, it will not. A flash forces him away. And now Big Academy can start to really get control of this side of the map.
Bone trying to catch the timing along with Papa Kale. That scopes the way they're positioning. The 1-for-1 deal, not too bad. 25 seconds left on the clock now. Now, Papa Kale's the only player here trying to defend against his multiple pronged attack. He doesn't really know where to look, and the op is such a tunnel vision weapon. It's kind of hard to figure out where the split is coming from. And Nevran eliminates Papa Kale. That's the A site. That's the bomb planted now towards the default position. And they have set up for the post plant. A bait set up towards mini pit. And they have the opera in big pit. And I think they're in good...
Double mollies.
Yeah, this is a good situation, though. Alright, Butters.
That is not the play for GameAgents right there. He's tried to get his Molotov out, but meets an op barrel instead, and now Flip will have to save. There's no chance for him right now. Just has to keep that gun up, keep the economy from GameAgents somewhat stable. And Big Academy, after a 6-round drought, are finally able to pick up a round. It's been so long for them, but they've weathered the storm. They put a round on the board, kept 3 alive. It was a great round from them as well. The individual opening pick from Devran, then working their way into A slowly but surely, isolating Papa Kill on site, and taking the victory.
Boggs, I was praying that Palm would throw that molly in the corner and kill all 3 players. He didn't go for it, though. He did not go for it. This time it's going to be banana control, or at least attempt banana control here for GameAgents. Panics. Not panicking, although the Molotov was right at his feet. Now it's a double P that's coming out. The flashbangs are effective from Edwin, and panics. He doubles down. That's passage to the B site now. Palm able to respond back towards the A site, but only good for 1 before Hades trades out his teammate.
Panics doesn't panic, neither does his team. It's Big Academy back in the driver's seat here, getting a bomb down in a 4v2. It has to be a save from GameAgents. They don't have the money to contest this. They can get another buy into the next round should they keep these guns alive, especially with the utility left on them as well. But Process is already on the hunt. Hades throwing some harassing utility as well. What an answer back from Big Academy. They looked out of it for 6 rounds in a row. And now they've come from close rounds for the first 8 to dominating victories afterwards. A couple kills going their way of GameAgents is going to help them out a little bit. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to be too great. It's just consolation frags.
Alright, alright, alright. They might have reached the end of the economic line here for GameAgents, Boggs. Is it the final investment? Palm's the only one that has any money left. The bonus, unfortunately, the loss bonus is not quite up to the point where they can get a buy if they're not successful here. But this banana control is crucial. The 2 versus 2 on this part of the map. They have Flip setting up for flashbangs that are soon to come.
That was a good nade on the pan. There still needs to be more damage done. There needs to be flashes, counter flashes, but it will be panics. A team kill takes him down. And now it's Pone spraying away, eliminating Process. That's a good pick. And a man advantage now for GameAgents. The bomb far removed from anybody else on Big Academy. The map control will have to be conceded at least for a little bit as they work their way back up to top banana again. Flip in a fast rotation position. There's still Palm to hold things down. But as it stands, it's an A-heavy setup. Only 1 player to really immediately defend B. And if Palm goes down early, that's a plant with time starting to tick away, especially with the utility left on Big Academy. 3 Molotovs, 3 smokes. Say you use 1 for CT. Use another molly on new box or second oranges. You still have 2 Molotovs, 2 smokes, and an HE left to go. They're going to use their Molotovs on the execute. Smoke's going out as well. Rotation already coming in. Palm. Not get caught out. He has his teammate now coming in on the flank. The spray harassing these Big Academy players. But instead it will be Palm stop clearing the position and a great kill for Edwin.
That was the equalizer, Boggs. Now things are pretty well set up. They got Devran towards the new box. He's holding down Coffins, he's holding down the construction side. The Molotov comes out, that's going to push Devers off. The flashbangs are doing a great job allowing people to advance, but they aren't able to isolate these angles. It's not working out for them. Time is ticking. They're trying their best to reposition, but the chances here are dwindling by the second, Boggs. That's it. There's no time for anyone.
Not only are their chances dwindling, their players' lives are dwindling. Pone gonna go down again. Surely, yep, there he goes. Let's see if he survives. Nope, he really survives
nice
two of
escape.
those 3 players. Yeah, stellar play from them.
Things are almost tied up, Ozzy. 6-5 now. Game Agents, not enough money for the buy. Palm's the only one that has any moolah. Good Kid Famas hero, I guess, if you really wanted, but he's just gonna go for the Deagle armor. Smoke and flash. That's it. 3 set of armor, nothing else. No kit, only 2 smokes, a single flashbang. If that's a wager, I'd probably say this is a round for Big Academy.
I mean, you say that, but Papa Kill has glass of and Flip has the 1D. That's a good start for Game Agents. They got 3 players with Kevlar. They can pick up the gun. I think Big Academy are going to be wise and throw the AK away. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're going to toss that out of the map. Surely. And win. Tosses it out of the map. On the other side, though, it looks like Papa Kill might be primed for a couple kills. The dual Beretta's in his hands. The spam will force him away. Now it's Apps control. 1-for-1 trades and Paul with a 1D. Oh no, this is all turning away. Game Agent started to turn the tide with a round like this. But now, it's looking like they can do it again. Hold their lead. And Nguyen down to half HP. There's a gap in the smoke. And Nguyen tucks his way in, but DeVran not going to be expecting the gap. Will go down, and that's a round for Game Agents. It wasn't the dual Berettas, it was the Deagles that won the round. Flip with 3, Palm with 2, and Game Agents with larceny as they steal away the round from Big Academy.
How well played was that from Game Agents? I don't know if you saw that, but Papa Kale was just a trap. He used the sentry in halls, right? The whole strat was for him to spot them going into halls. As soon as he did, they smoked off mid, so there's no one that can support this split that was incoming. And then they split halls from boiler and from halls. That was really, really well played by Game Agents, I have to admit. I did not see that one coming. I don't think Big Academy did either. Shot for shot, Palm down to 36 and went down to 13. And pretty equal exchange of damage. Slightly favoring Game Agents, but nothing game changing. Palm, he's not satisfied with that. He's going in for more.
He wants this game in the palm of his hand. He's trying to do it single-handedly. You know what they say, you can't get too handsy or things slip through your fingers.
Is that what they say? I've never heard that one. I
They
like
say
it though.
now.
Hey, when you say they, it's you can't question the facts, okay? It's not you that said it, it's they.
Exactly. Palm did a lot of damage on the Nguyen as well, going through the fire and flame to peeking through apartments. So a good chunk of initial damage already dealt to one of the Big Academy players, not to mention the kill onto DeVran. It's the advantage sitting more and more heavily with Game Agents. And with Big Academy spread out as well, if Panics gets caught off guard, things could go horribly wrong, but it will be a bomb to B delivery from Big Academy. And we'll be seeing them starting to work their way over. It seems that Game Agents thinking it's still going to be A as they've used some more utility. However, time is so low. There's still another smoke from Flip. He throws this down. That's going to kill about 17 seconds. They're going to have to pop through it. Molotov from Butters and Flip as well. He's going to roast these players alive. One goes down to the flames. And the time is ticking. Bottom of 10 seconds. Flip with a headshot. Butters with the spam. And Prosis just going to hide. Pray and church do his confession. And send somebody to the nether realm. He'll keep his life intact. But Game Agents, another round in the books. And another round, they're looking good again. They stumbled for a bit, but they're back in the driver's seat. And they're driving forward to at least a 9-6. They would love a 10-5.
I mean, it's looking more and more doable. I have to admit, this is a Game Agents we have not seen in this season so far. Really stepped it up here for this final match. Palm looking for that fight down mid. The Molotov keeps him protected from his right, but as soon as it fades, unfortunately, the pressure is too much, and he has to give that up. He will. Nothing found this time around, but it's all they have, right? Is that hero awakening from Process, and likely the only person who has a say in this round.
Yeah, I mean, if Hades picks up the Deagle, then he could do a little more damage, but most likely it is the hero AKM Process that will be doing the brunt, if not all of the work for Big Academy. But you can't underestimate the Pistols. They can come up with their rounds. We've seen GameAgents do it, but can Big Academy return the favor is a big question. I mean, kills here would go a long way to thinning the economy. And actually, what does it matter at this point? There's one more round to be played. Economy. There's so much for GameAgents, they can full buy into the next round. Drop Pwn. Speaking of Pwn, he's going to get one. Looks for the second. It will be Hades on the pistol. Panic sticks on Papa Kill. And now it's a 4v3 in favor of Big Academy. The bomb yet to be planted, but it's moving its way inside. However, Panics is dropped. The second shot will not go the way of Palm. However, Butters comes in with one more. Process the hero AK, though, trying to bring it back. He will try more. He gets one. He needs a second or a third kill in the round. Butters, though, is ready. He is, and he wins that duel. Close, but no cigar for Process. GameAgents survive by the skin of their teeth. And they one round away from double digits.
Wow, that was so close to being a success there for Big Academy. The bomb placement, though, is not quite there for Big Academy. And Panic's just jumping around trying to get the bomb over to his teammates. Unfortunately, he gets him caught off and just really all just crumbled from there. Now it's GameAgents fighting for that double digits. Big Academy looking for that 6th round. Be huge. Devrin bears the shoulder. Devrin destroys Palm, trying to find that early pick. A little bit overzealous there. Now Big Academy have the leg up.
They have a leg, need a little more than a leg. You get the other leg and the rest of their body to follow. 9-6 half would go a long way for them. While GameAgents would be more than satisfied with the 10-5. Especially in a day and age where Inferno is seeming more and more T-setted as well. I feel like so many of the maps encountered T-setted. Inferno's been one of those, even before the meta completely shifted, that was sort of a hit or miss. You could get a very T-setted Inferno every once in a while. It's starting to trend a little more to the T side, but GameAgents making the defense stand strong. And making Inferno look more like the map of old. Utility, though, starting to flood in towards A. The initial execute to come in, and GameAgents are ready as well. They have 3 players here, and another on the flank as Butters pushed all the way to Logs, and he's going to make his move. Oh, and falls away, does so much damage on his fadeaway spray. He's still holding from out as well, and he'll take at least one down before he follows. Never mind, he's going to go for a second. Hasn't taken a single point of damage, where he's got a third and a fourth.
What?
Pwn is pwning him all. It's going to be Flip on the last kill, but Pwn has just gone nuclear as he shuts it down single-handedly.
Wow, that repositioning from him was so slight, just throwing off the angle a little bit right there. But I have to admit, masterfully played by GameAgents, controlling the information flow, controlling that whole outcome pretty much. That's the double digits finish. GameAgents continue to impress. Big Academy looking a little bit off today. Now, this is the CT side though, right? Reset. You have another chance now, a whole new side, a whole new pace, and aggression is a lot easier on the CT side, I find, in this map. They'll be just down the mid they go, unfortunately. Flashbangs are there, not quite enough to find any equalizers, but a serious amount of damage, and that allows Devrin this opportunity to shoot from the side. He's just tapping away. He's not able to find any kills. Look at the damage, but very little fatalities here.
Process. Oh, never mind. It's Pwn to get the third. Process has 2. He's looking for his 3rd kill, but Pwn is trying to shut that down. He will get shut down. Now it's a 1v2. Flip getting the bomb down at the very least, and that's a loss for Big Academy. Something they can't really afford, but Flip. Oh, he flips around, checks his other angle. Big Academy playing the double angle. Human meat shield.
That's so well played.
Perfect work.
Wow. Okay. That was... I don't know what word to use to describe this box. Rough.
I don't know. Process put the denied graffiti down by the bomb, so I got a chuckle out of that. But I don't think Big Academy are getting much of a chuckle off the back of conceding a bomb plant. Look at this buy coming in from GameAgents.
Look at Process.
3 Galils.
He got so many kills in the defuse that he bought an op.
Well then. This is a round.
That's crazy, isn't it? And he finds an opening pick. That's huge for Big Academy. If they can close off this round, Boggs, they'll be able to bring one back into their favor and get a pretty good start here to the second half. And right now, Game Agents, they're starting to advance in halls. They've lost a man early, yes. But they're trying to bring it back as early as possible by beginning with some control. Next up, brackets.
Panix is keeping an eye jump peeking on B, so he's gotten the information that nobody is in the area. So we have 4 guys from Big Academy here to defend A. It's going to be a 4v4 slugfest if Game Agents execute. Indeed they are. The Molotovs coming in as a counter to the smokes, but it's going to be Butters to open things up. Prost is pushing in. Lost one, but only goes 1 for 1. Hades, though, trades it out. Man advantage still sits with Big Academy. And now on the flank, Devran has pounced with 1 more. The SMG, close range, to made his presence known. Pone versus Panix and Devran. Between a rock and a hard place, players on either side of him. And he might have to take a duel sooner than he might like. And he has to be aware of the flank potential. Utility for the CT side as well. Gonna flash in from both sides. Pone tucking his way behind a box. Peeking, holding, hoping. Gonna get sprayed down by Panix and Big Academy strike. Win their second round. Another bomb plant goes the way of Game Agents, so their money will not be too harmful in the round. Not next round, but the round after. Have a good buy, but most importantly, Big Academy not only win the round, but they keep the op alive as well.
He kept the Galil over the M4. I don't know if that's on purpose, but there's an M4 at his feet that was dropped over by his teammate.
The Galil's better than the M4. It's got 5 extra rounds.
Okay, logic checks out. More bullets goes better, but the Game Agents, they're back on their business box. That bomb plant was enough for them. They had got several kills. They know the economy here for Big Academy is in a bit of a chokehold, and they're gonna go for the buy again. Double AK, triple Galil is a good amount of utility for any late round execute. Options are definitely available.
Options are here. That nade stack is as well. Flip goes 1 for 1. Hades still trying to deal damage with his Galil, but he will have to fall away. Palm trying to get rid of his T-sided M4, but nothing to be done. Rotation already here from Devran, but Hades will fall. Palm playing from fire. Devran will strike with the op in hand. Prost is holding for Papa kill, and he will kill him surely. Okay, I got a little more.
All right. Little kiss from behind. Devran is aware of the potential split on him. Now it's all down to Butters, who I imagine Devran will soon realize is hot on his tail, but not quite able to realize it fast enough. Butters in Coffin in a good position. I think he goes for the battle, but it'll be Process to close it off. And Big Academy, they hold on once again. Bomb plant denied. Game Agents have no choice but to save this time. Upgraded pistols and potential light armor here available for Game Agents, but that's about it. Maybe a few smokes or flashes. But Big Academy, they set themselves up nicely for that 9th round on the board. 3 in a row so far.
Indeed. 3 in a row to start things off. Much better than their 2 in a row to start off the previous half. And already Big Academy almost equalizing the amount of rounds they've gotten the previous half. Devran takes an eagle shot to the body. Will fall off for now. All 5 members of Game Agents and Papa kill. Kills 1. He'll go for the second, and Devran will end his aspirations and dreams in this run. 3 Deagles still alive for Game Agents with a P250 as well. Picked up an op. And win from the pits. Will strike with 3. A fantastic 3-piece for him, leaving Palm in the palm of their hands. And Big Academy with a 9th likely on the board, barring any miraculous heroics from Palm. They'll finally get themselves to the run. Kill secured. Devran holds his angle. Makes sure he has everything lined up properly. Takes the shot. This gun round's going to be critical here.
Boggs, the more I watch this map, the more I honestly cannot figure out if this map is T-sided or CT-sided. I feel like every match that I watch is in favor of one side. I just can't find what exactly makes it T-sided or CT-sided in certain matchups, but I can tell you right now that the structured aggressive teams on CT side, they always find success, Boggs. Process off a nice flashback from N. Doubles down. Hades, he's a Terminator right now. Anyone in front of him gets eliminated, including his teammates. Pone is able to respond back for the equalizer, and the damage exchanges are favorable right now for Game Agents so far. Now, GameAgents are happy with their advantage, and they're going to just press it with a double execute on towards the B site. Devran spawn back through the smoke. He goes, and he finds Palm, but now everyone is wounded. Do they expect Flip to be up close and personal? Enwin does.
The health on Big Academy is such a factor, as there's 2 players in the one-shot potential. Process with 2. Devran has the op, and he is one of those low HP players. He's been spotted, however. And Win, rotating in, has a Molotov. He'll throw it onto site somewhere. But right now, GameAgents, I don't like that aggression from Flip. It leaves Pone in such a bad position. A 1v3 with 7 HP. And Big Academy aren't even going to lose one single player. I think the early aggression goes against GameAgents there. And Big Academy have drawn even. Max loss bonus for GameAgents mean they'll have a bye in the next round. But right now, Big Academy at the helm.
And I think they might just have enough money left over for the buy as well. So they're no longer in that reset potential. I think Panics will be the only one struggling a little. But if they can hold on to 1 or 2 weapons here on this loss, if it is a loss, that'll net them another gun round. So they're in a good spot right now. They've stabilized finally. They've tied the game up. They have themselves in a decent position forward. They have a good amount of terror-sided weapons. They have the SG and the AK. They have the AWP available for Devran, who's been nuts at finding opening kills.
Process, though, will get the opening. And Win adds on a second. His teammates are getting obliterated 1 by 1. Taking duels. Feasting the wrath. Pone will answer back as Hades falls to his hand, but still, a man advantage rests with Big Academy. The bomb recovers 3v4. I feel like a 3v4 is harder than a 2v3. Just because there's so many players. Now the bomb falls forward as Panics drops Palm. Pone will answer back, but he takes a lot of damage. The bomb still not recovered for GameAgents as well. And Flip makes his maker as Process peeks in the middle. The duels are being won by Big Academy, left, right, and center. Pone trying to clutch things out. He'll take down Process. But he has so little HP, he can't really afford to take a single shot, let alone from the op.
Man, Pone had the read too, but Devran had the superior weapon, and it won't even matter at the end. 11 to 10 now, no bomb plant for GameAgents. Puts him in a awkward spot for that purchase. So it likely will be pistols, upgraded armor here. Maybe Mac 10s. I'm down for the Mac 10s. A little utility to open up their options. Give them the flashbang potential early to close some distance. The smoke for the cover. And it'll be used for mid. I think they're just going for the Fnatic smoke here. No, it's the right side smoke. Okay.
They're going to bomb the arc rush. Devran with a good flex gets 1 repositions. Finds a second. The bomb drops as well. And now Process is here to back up his mate. It's Palm and Pone, the last alive. And just Pone. Palm takes a round to the face, and Panics pushes down from behind. A flawless victory from Big Academy. And now it seems that they have the CT side down pat. Their T side a little rusty, but now they've woken up. The beast has been awakened. And Big Academy are here for blood. They're here for victory. Nothing can stand in their way.
Okay. Opening pick for Palm. He's also been insane with the op, by the way. Actually, not even with the op, just insane overall throughout this entire game.
I have to agree. Not even a second up there. And now Butters will join the party. This Process goes 1 for 1 with the advantage still sitting with GameAgents as they keep a 1-man advantage over their opposition. The bomb recovered as well. Up a kill is low. That's the only bit of detriment for GameAgents, but around here, be massive for not only their confidence, but their chances in this game. However, the bomb's been dropped.
Bomb, yeah.
And Win holding halls. That kill has more massive proportions than pretty much any other kill possible.
Yeah, now it's opening up for this potential, right? This push and shove from all different directions, and GameAgents seem to be responding well to it so far. But pop a kill, 6 HP, needs to gather the bomb. 45 seconds left on the clock. That Molotov will buy them a little bit more time as well. But this is becoming more complex every second wasted here for GameAgents.
The artillery strike, not dealing any damage, buying time. So now we twitch for half a minute, and Hades has dropped Butters. It's down to 6 HP, pop a kill. He needs to be able to get the bomb, but instead, he shall be ended. BiG Academy. Have they lost a single round on their CT set? No, they haven't.
No, they have not.
8 straight rounds. Only surrendering 3 bomb plants as well. 2 of them were on pistol and the anti-forest buy. I feel like that's a spectacular streak.
That is a really good streak, and these rounds are so choppy, right? They're barely winning it, barely getting by. But I have to say, Anwin, amazing awareness in that last round. He knew the bomb was dropped at alt mid earlier. As soon as he heard that player running around in hall alt mid, he knew that was the bomb. BiG Academy, they're looking to fight back in this round right here. GameAgents, though, they're equipped up. They have weapons. They have utility. They can easily take brackets. They can easily take banana. They have enough smokes for the late round executes as well. The only problem is Palm is down to the scout, which is not an ideal weapon against ops and M4s.
The utility is faded quickly for GameAgents. They're down to a triple smoke, a Molotov, and a flashbang. And BiG Academy open things up once again. It's Process gets aggressive, takes Butters out of the fray. Utility being used towards apartments to delay, but instead it will be a B execute from GameAgents. All what they have left has been thrown towards the site. Only 1 smoke remains. Palm's forced out. He does damage, but he takes more in return, and he will fall. Hoping the rotation on A will get another Kona. Will drop Hades, and now there's a chance for GameAgents. If you're BiG Academy, do you save here? I don't see a reason why you would go for this. You don't really have an opening. Keep the op and the M4. Don't give anything for free over to your opposition. That's exactly what I think they're going to do here.
Yeah, and that's the right play, right? You have a couple of rounds to play with now, but there's really just no reason to push your luck. Just hold on to your weapons, hold on to your economy. You're doing an amazing job so far. Don't take any unnecessary risks, especially not now. GameAgents losing those 2 players, that's going to keep their money tight. That economic chokehold is still there for BiG Academy. But finally, though, the streak has been broken. GameAgents can take a deep breath now. The gods can bleed after all. You just got to keep playing these rounds out well, the same way they did last round.
Indeed, their buy, though, still going to be a little risky, but they have all the utility they could want now. They do have a Galil and M4 being tossed around as well. Hades, though, going aggressive, flashes from both sides. He spots out Flip and sends him down under. Through the river sticks. The nade does so much damage as well as down quite low. BiG Academy trying to stabilize, trying to bring back to victory. Get a 14th on the board, reset GameAgents, and force them on a half buy as well, up against potential match or securing map point. Hades. Now that's a shot.
Mm-hmm. Nice little opener. Nice little quick 2K. Bombs down there as well. It is recovered for GameAgents, not too much, but they start to get antsy on this A site. That Butters could easily rip them apart. Now Papa Kale and Pone looking to retake banana. I think they just got spotted by Hades. Wow. Oh, he barely gets out of that one.
Sick movement.
Look at Butters. He's all the way out.
Yeah, he's taking some damage. I think, and when now he knows he has. He might know, but he might die in the end as Butters doing a lot of work to open up the site. However, it'll all come to nothing. As Panics drops Papa Kill the bomb as well, and Pone far removed from his fallen comrades with no time to even attempt this. We'll keep the AK into the next round as nobody will hunt him. Maybe Panics will. Panics, do you spot him? No. Okay. Thought Panic saw him for a second. It will be a 14 for BiG Academy. Actually, GameAgents have more money than I would have anticipated. I forgot they had max loss bonus. They can go for a nice buy here.
Man, this is starting to get a little bit weird, Boggs. Money is still all right for BiG Academy. Things are a little bit less weird for them, but GameAgents, they're on the end. their final stretch of their economy here. They lose this one, they might not be in a good position to contest the final round. The nade stack is just very much real. The mollies, the nades eliminate a player, brings Butters down to 32 HP as well, and they're off to a good start to what could be the final buy for GameAgents. The boost up in CT spawn, the wrap around for panics, and BiG Academy once again have set themselves up nicely. Now it's going to be the full execute here on the B site. Double smokes, Molotovs and flashes coming in. Hades gets checked immediately, and Panics is trying to delay the bomb plant with that smoke. With the flashbang as well, he goes through, he buys a second kill, but he's only good for 2, but that keeps the advantage available for BiG Academy, and that nade had just secured a further lead. It's all down to Palm now, Boggs.
Palm's been good, but he needs to be spectacular. He has players from all angles besides his back. Process should be in contact, catches them looking away, and BiG Academy match point now. The utility damage in that round was absurd. Is it 2 nade kills, if I remember correctly?
Yeah. One early and one towards the post plant. You gotta love that, right? That's the God B right there, leaking into the youngins.
Indeed. Talk about a brilliant Counter-Strike mind, God B. One of my favorite IGLs in the game.
No, yeah, I agree, man. Gabi is honestly an all-around great person. He's awesome in person. He's a great in-game leader. He's a strategist and a very smart person. Palm, though, opening frag, huge kill. Everyone's eliminated. Process says, you know what, screw it, I'm taking the risk. That's the equalizer. Things are tied up, and Hades is going to push it further as well. That flashbang is on point. That gets them the advantage and a quick getaway.
Process is still hanging around the smoke as well. That's the bomb on flip. He's heard the damage. He's going to chuck his nade. And instead it does damage to Butters. The nade usage from BiG Academy is spectacular. Flashbangs coming in and wind goes down. Pop a kill. Blind spraying. Butters, however, will take down Process. And the bomb will be planted. Hades and Panics going for the retake. They have money to play. They have money to throw at this one. Yep. It's going to be Papa Kill to take down Panics as Hades now will retreat. No real reason to go in a 1v3 without much utility. Keep the M4. Play the next round. GameAgents stay alive, but BiG Academy, I don't feel they've lost control just yet.
I still can't believe you take that much damage being that far away from the bomb on Inferno.
At least it's not nuke. Nuke, you can be cross-map practically and still get damage. Here we are, though. Top piece. Rifles and utility as well. And the window going aggressive. And he panics with 1. However, GameAgents answer back with 3 kills for the price of 2 deaths. I think they'll take that any day of the week. A very favorable engagement early on. And about 24 seconds in, it was a 3-man to 2 advantage for GameAgents now. It's just them waiting for people to get aggressive like DeVran's about to.
Wow.
What a shot.
That was a sick flick. Now, this is Hades. If he doesn't strike soon, they're going to be rotating off these positions. And if they get away from him, if they slip through his fingers, it's over. But they're walking into him, Boggs. Pop a kill. He has no idea he's here, but he actually spots him. He has an intuition, but he does a lot of damage now. Pone can easily just end the round here. 1 shot anywhere in the body. Hades is eliminated. Bomb's already made its way to the B site. It's being planted, and this round just became impossible for Hades now. Too many positions to clear. He's just going to try to hold on to his M4 towards the A site. And it is GameAgents finding the 13th round and the late game eco. They could bring themselves up to 14 here, Boggs. And then they're going to, once again, the same story as last game. Fight for that 30th round. Fight for overtime.
Indeed. I mean, we might be seeing a little bit of deja vu here. BiG Academy, if they can make something work with this AK saved, though, things could very well end differently. However, will all depend on whether Hades can lock things down. With the loss bonus, BiG Academy can get a bye into the next round. Won't be the best, but it'll be something. Couple deagles across the board. Hades drops a couple. They got 3 deagles and a P250. Vests on 4. They'd love to hit some heads, get some rifles, and play off of that, but right now Hades will have to do the brunt of the work. Repositioned over towards the B side, aggressive on banana sandbags area, actually. Rosa's taking the fight to bridge. Deals about equivalent damage with flip. Whereas Pone and Palm content to just sit back on ramp. Scope things out and see if anybody gets aggressive. I kind of like the passive play from BiG. As I say it, Prosa speaks right into the Alpha Palm. I was going to say I kind of like the passive play from BiG Academy, making the rifles walk into the pistols at close range, where the deagles can be either a one-shot headshot or a shotgun. It will be Hades now from B, pushing down. Taking down 2. The bomb, however, luckily for GameAgents, is all the way in T-Apps. It's been recovered by Papa Kill, but Hades has done a lot to bring this back. And Huin from behind A-Cart is getting information as well. I know somebody's on the scaffolding. He knows somebody's on the lane. Papa Kill will get bailed out by Butters. The Flip comes in as well, and Flip with the spray. Hades, last alive. He's just going to run for the hills again. He's done a couple kills, but nothing more will go his way in this round. It will be a full 30. We've gone the distance yet again. The GameAgents will be battling for overtime.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that BiG Academy couldn't quite land any of those clean deagle kills, right? 2 players there defending. Neither of them could land a headshot. Neither of them could even restabilize for a double body shot kill either. That's unfortunate. Hades doing his best to salvage the round. Unfortunately, couldn't. But that AK kept in hand. That armor, that kit will go a long way in this next round. That's going to be an op dropped over to Devran. And it'll be a full buy here for the 30th Boggs. This is as sick as it's going to get.
The game started close, and it's ending close. One thing's for sure, these matches have not disappointed at all today.
Right?
Look at Prosa's 25 kills as well. But then Palm, Butters, and Pone all relatively even. 21, 22, 23 kills across the 3 of them. So all those players doing a lot of work. But it all comes down to this. BiG Academy would love to take a regulation victory. GameAgents looking for that 15th round. Taking it distance and then some bonus counter-strike.
Now, banana control belongs to BiG Academy. They're willing to take the risk for it. They're willing to use some of their utility to establish themselves some early control. Now, as long as they have this control, they can just leave Hades to just do his thing, right? That jump spot, he's been doing it all game. Continue to jump spot, continue to keep tabs on that banana side. And as long as he's their box, they have 4 defenders on A, towards bracket, towards the A site, which makes it almost impossible for GameAgents to infiltrate anywhere on that part of the map unless they push Hades off and send that player back towards the A site. Bomb looking for that kill, was so close, and Hades, he keeps pressing his luck. He will fall back.
Yeah, he wisely gets out of dodge. He's calling for rotations as well. It's going to be Devran's op to come in and bolster the B defenses. This could be the huge answer. Almost one of his own. But now I think GameAgents throwing some fake utility, throwing some bodies as well. Because the bomb's made its way cross map to A. Palm trying to find an answer, but instead he finds a bullet as Devran strikes with 1. But now A side attention process from the big boost. Gets 1, falls back and gets flanked as he took the lane to the balcony. Papa Kill gets 1, but Flip will have to get the second. The bomb going down on a 2v2. He has a player on lane in the form of Pone, whereas Hades and Devran are coming in hot on their heels from the B site. No rounds in this game really been done and dusted early. Now, we'll find out who can win in a dire clutch situation, 2v2. The nade goes deep. The head is spotted. That's information. There we both are. But the kills go the way of Flip.
Okay. Overtime. No free wins around these parts, Boggs.
It's called Winners League for a reason.
That's right. Never forget it, baby. And now we're in a whole set of new rules box. 16K, MR3, 4 rounds out of 6 for the win. 3 rounds per half, and money aplenty. Double op setup already. Yeah, I love this. I love this call from BiG Academy. Just get the double op early, get those full kids, get the full utility.
Flip spotted out Hades. Molotov coming in return, but Hades will win that. Okay. One for one trade, but I don't think Hades is going to be too mad. It's not every day you kill somebody with pretty much full damage from fire. Three players on the A defenses from BiG Academy still this late in the round. The bomb back on T ramp. GameAgents with a lot of room to play. Starting to work their way one way and the other. Pwn getting information on the B site, trying to do the corner jiggle. Panics is holding ready. He's trying to hold B site down.
Dude, Process had the potential play, but he panicked and shot the wall. And then he's like, nope, I'm out of here. I'm backing on out. There's no time to panic, Process. We're in OT right now, my friend. Now the fallback call from GameAgents. Abandoning the abandoning banana. Process once again drops his chance for that early pick, but Palm not letting him go, not alive. And that's the advantage now available for GameAgents as they look to transition quickly to that A site.
And Nguyen needs at least 2 here to trim the defenses. Instead, it's going to be 1 from Devran. Palm going through the smoke. He gets 1, but it will be answered. As Nguyen will go 1 for 1, 2v2. Double ops on this retake. And Panics actually pounces on Papa Kill. Palm the last alive, and it will be Devran. And BiG Academy strike as the ops sing true 3 kills for them. And Nguyen staying alive and getting a kill on top of it all was massive. And now it's BiG Academy's time to take the lead back once again.
Jesus. Is it just me, or have these rounds been, like, to the wire every single time?
It's a cardiac arrest of a match. It's a good thing I've been working out lately, or else I'd be fearing for my health and safety.
Seriously. Nice flashbang from Palm. Avoids disaster for now.
Panic holding B early on. This could go horribly wrong or could go horribly right. He's peeking, he's peering, he's looking, but he doesn't find anything. He'll fall away and back to car. Now the flash comes in. He peeks and he strikes.
Yes.
Great stuff from Panics early.
Yeah, that is. That's actually really well. Good timing, but Butters will eliminate Process. Devran looking to respond back. Devran finds the second as well. The follow-up, the trade attempt denied, and he goes for the third as well. Flips around on his head and eliminates Flip himself. Papa Kill now. He'll be the daddy, but he'll just be the sub instead. 17 of 15 now. BiG Academy find themselves 2 rounds, Boggs.
I'm still a little speechless after what I saw from Durant. That was spectacular. Not even falling away, holding his angle and getting the third. Massive stuff from Durant. Panics as well, not panicking in the situations on Banana. I guess living up to the opposite of his name. Utility rolled into partners, but doesn't need Process to finally capitalize. Gets spammed through a wall. Not much of that left as Papa Kill unloads a whole magazine into him.
Look at Anwin, though.
Oh, yeah.
And
oh, that's
someone, Papa just opened the door for him. Why would he do that? That's unlucky. That's going to funnel them to the B side, but there's a stack here for BiG Academy already. They're ready for this. That's the first, the second as well. Hades and Panic shutting it down. It's looking like the flawless finish here for BiG Academy, unless Bomb's got something in his hand, but it's just empty.
Palms are up, and the white flag is not yet been waved, but it might be soon. Only 1 round is remaining for BiG Academy to secure victory. However, we've seen this as a very CT-sided match. BiG win at least 1 here on their T side. We'll see if they can do that here. Double op set up now for GameAgents with Palm holding onto one, Flip on the other. Butters has been good as well as Pwn. We'll see. can get here with Pig. I think that's going to be a good telltale sign of how this one will flow. Last big dog. Palm capitalizes Hades, however, sends him to Hades. Hone will answer back. He's surely being hunted. The flames will force away. And actually, Big Academy has gone 1 for 2. Hone being harassed, being sprayed, somehow still alive, goes down eventually. Phoenix is unrelenting on his prey. Butters, though, coming in. Trying to grease things up for his team. Takes the bomb. And takes the kill as well. He falls away and somehow still gets away with his life as he goes for the repeat, trying to get the utility down. The bomb recovered for Devran. In the meantime, Flip is starting to aggress through Banana, getting the information. Devran hunting, holding. He spots out Butters, who throws a flashbang away and will fade away. A lot of time for Big Academy. But they've been essentially shut down right now. But the wrap, if they go for the veggie wrap through arches, this could be the play. I like this call. I like it a lot. Are they going to do it?
Not sure. But I want to say something before this gets serious, Boggs. If you still have your nades binded to scroll wheel, that's boomer energy.
I guess I'm a boomer, Roy.
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you, man. Wait, whoa. They've yin-yang completely. What information did they have to abandon this A site completely? It was
the flash towards CT.
Oh no, they gave it up. They actually gave Big Academy a winning chance here now. Bomb gets planted for free. And when Devran, they're even confused. They think someone's just hiding pit or hiding in halls. They're like, there's no way they abandoned the A site. Now they're gonna start to advance in arches, the actual intelligent play here, gaining space now. And this off peak, they're not gonna expect this from Devran.
Only one. Now it's and Win having to clutch this out. Molotov to hit to clear the angle. Flash goes high. One up blade, one through balcony. And Win will get P. Mossy, it's one! But only one. Flip will keep his team alive. As game agents are living right, they gave up the site. They're able to retake it in the nick of time. Although Big Academy with a big brain play, the flashbang to CT spawn to hold the rotation, draw the rotations over. I think it's also because after that flashbang, they waited a couple seconds before coming back to A. That told game agents, yeah, they're probably working around behind.
Right, but yeah, okay, I understand one person going to reinforce B through mid, right? But you gotta at least leave that one player to try to hold back. That seems a little risky, but you know, it works out. I can't criticize it too much. Flip looking for the first. Bomb has the second in his hand as well. And it seems like the second round is crumbling quicker than it even began. Big Academy starting to look flat once again on this T side.
Chunky nade on the panics as well. Flash goes in. Flip is blind. He reveals his position, but Butters is not. He's just holding, waiting. Now it's ready to pounce. Another round shot goes through, but now it's Butters time to strike. However, he gets taken down instantly. He's running wide, but he's gonna spray down Flip through the smoke. Now it's a 3v3. Panics mixes the 3v2.
Way.
And Big Academy, they looked flat, but somehow they have a surge.
I swear there's backwards energy in the air, Boggs. It seems like every time something looks like it's a closed deal, it's a done deal, it just gets flipped on its head once I open my mouth.
It will be both.
Nah, it's a 3 versus 2. The site take was flawless for Big Academy. The mid game was on point. Now the smokes, the flashes, and this is it. The final attempt for Game Agents to reclaim the round and bring this up to 17.
It's gonna have to be a 1v3 from Hone, and he won't even get one. And Huin shuts down the last two players from Game Agents, and Big Academy will put it over the line. It got messy, but sometimes those are the most satisfying wins.
Big Academy. I think they have the most flawless record we have on the EU side. I think they top the charts all around, definitely in their group with that win. But I think they might be at 6-1 if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure they're 6 wins, 1 loss. That's it. That is a great season for these young German fellas. They're young Boggs. They're 16 to 18. I think the oldest player is like 20 or 21 if I remember correctly. Like, this is a young prospected roster. Happy to see these players play well. Unfortunately for Game Agents, are they 4-2, 5-2, 5-2? So pretty solid finish.
Chance.
Well, Game Agents are sorry, that's for Big Academy.
Oh,
yeah, Game Agents are at the bottom of the chart if I'm not mistaken at 2-5. So
Oh,
I think their chances for playoffs are pretty much done. But congratulations to Big Academy for solidifying themselves with proper seed and playoffs, and we'll see them then. But for now, Boggs, that is all the matches that we have. Unfortunately, our final match got rescheduled. It will not be happening. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're in here right now and you have not done so, please, please, please follow our socials: Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram for Winners League, as well as Boggs. He needs it in mind down here below. And of course, follow our producer and observer, Mel. She does a great job behind the scenes. But for now, we are out. See you later tonight at 8 p.m. in 5 hours for some NA action if you're still awake in EU. If not, we'll see you tomorrow for some EU action as well. For now, we are out of here. See you all very soon.